June 3rd is International World Bicycle Day, a day to highlight the importance of the two-wheeled wonder that changed the world and is currently making a huge comeback with the COVID-19 pandemic in full swing. These days, people are opting for healthier lifestyle choices and fewer hours spent on a bus. Some have resorted to good old-fashioned bicycles because finances have become tight and fuel is expensive. Others want to avoid any form of public transportation. And then there are those that have always just enjoyed being in the saddle. Italy has seen more than 540,000 bicycles being sold over the last few months, and places like London, New York, Berlin, Paris, and Milan are coming up with plans to free up street space for the exclusive use of cyclists, even if it's just at certain times. Get the road Luxers on some of the most expensive bicycles in the world. Number 10. Aston Martin 177 Factor Cycle, $40,000. Our first ride is on the bicycle version of an Aston Martin. This limited edition bicycle launched in 2012 in conjunction with Factor Bikes and was available for $40,000, but as the name reveals, only 77 were produced. The bike has been described as the most technologically advanced bike and features a data logging system that provides the rider with performance feedback, anything from speed to altitude, rate of power, and climb, as well as a GPS system. The bike also captures biometric data measurements like heart rate, respiration rate, and body temperature. Each bike is custom-made for the rider, comes in 7 classic Aston Martin colors, has hand stitching on the handlebars and seat, plenty of carbon fiber, and front and rear LEDs. It took 7 members 14 days to complete each bike before it was delivered to its very lucky rider. Number 9. MONTANTE Luxury Gold Collection, $46,000. If you thought 77 bikes was exclusive, then the MONTANTE Luxury Gold Collection will up the exclusivity factor enormously. Only 10 of these exquisite bicycles were made by Italian bike maker MONTANTE. The bike has 4 main areas: gold leaf, wood, Swarovski crystals, and the python. There's 24-karat gold leaf covering the frame and certain components of the bike. Hardwood walnut was used to make the pedal supports, and high-quality wood was used for the anterior and posterior fenders, which is further covered by elm lacquered leaves. Swarovski makes a grand appearance with 11,000 stones adorning the bike, and the seat and handlebars are covered in Brazilian ball python leather. Number 8. Chrome Hearts CERVELO, $60,000. You can usually pick up a CERVELO P4 TT for around $6,000. So why the huge price tag on the Chrome Hearts CERVELO? Well, it's a perfect collaboration between high-end fashion and a bike brand that's been in business for more than 2 decades. Chrome Hearts has retail locations all around the world and is a high-end brand selling anything from jewelry and clothing to furniture and eyewear. And then in 2010, they added bicycles to their list. This limited edition bike had leather, precious metals, and rhinestones. In fact, it feels like we're referring to a leather jacket instead of a $60,000 bicycle. Cycling on this beauty would feel like riding on a piece of expensive artwork. On second thought, it's probably better off hanging out in your living room than riding out in the open. Number 7. Trek Madone 7 Diamond, $75,000. Weighing only 8.5 kilograms, this little stunner was made in collaboration with Nike, Trek Bikes, artist Lenny Futura, and jeweler Alan Friedman. This one-of-a-kind bike was made shortly after Lance Armstrong had won his 7th Tour de France, breaking yet another world record. We'll skip the obvious discrepancies about that statement because back in 2005, we all believed it to be true. The bike featured 100 white diamonds, a 14-karat yellow and white gold diamond 7 plaque with 7 1-karat yellow diamonds. The bike sold at auction for $75,000. And on the way, a bike that shifted a lot of gears when it was discovered that real butterfly wings were used in its design. Stay with us. Number 6. AURUMANIA Crystal Edition Gold Bike, $103,700. When this beauty was released in 2008, it held the title of the most expensive bicycle in the world. Every part of the bike you can see is plated with 24-karat gold. Created by Scandinavian design company AURUMANIA, the bike is handmade and adorned with 600 Swarovski crystals. They only built 10 of them, and each bike has leather-wrapped handles and a Brooks leather saddle. AURUMANIA translated means preoccupied with gold, and their goal is to use 24-karat gold in their product designs, creating art and giving the discerning buyer the very best of their product of choice, in this case, the AURUMANIA Crystal Edition Gold Bike. The first sale of this bike was said to be purchased by a man in London who displayed it on his wall. Truthfully, though, it's safer there than on any streets where you'll need a team of bodyguards to safeguard your every mile. Number 5. KAWS Trek Madone, $160,000. Enter Lance Armstrong once again, and this time we've upped the price tag to $160,000. American pop artist KAWS designed this bike, and you can see his well-known cartoon-style teeth on the bodywork. It was launched in association with the Livestrong Foundation in 2009, and Armstrong used this bike in his daily cycling routine, so you can well believe it has all the bells and whistles. The bike fetched $160,000 at auction, with all proceeds going toward the Livestrong Foundation, which Armstrong founded in 1997. The foundation aims to unite, inspire, and empower people affected by cancer, of which he himself is a survivor. Number 4. Trek YOSHIMOTO NARA, $200,000. This is more a piece of art than a bicycle, as seen by the artwork contribution of renowned Japanese artist Yoshimoto Nara. This custom-built time trial bike sold at auction for $200,000. The bike was ridden by Lance Armstrong during the 18th stage of the 2009 Tour de France. Creator Yoshimoto Nara used carbon fiber for the frame, making it incredibly lightweight and able to reach ridiculous speeds. It was especially designed for extreme racing and competitions. A quick FYI while we still have Lance Armstrong in the picture. Like any competition of this nature, there's always a scandal or two taking place, but perhaps not as brazen as during the 1904 Tour de France, where the winner and 3 runners-up were disqualified after allegedly using trains during the race. Number 3. 24-karat gold men's racing bike, $393,000. Gold for the win when you purchase this 24-karat gold racing bike by Gold Genie. Based in London with stores in the UAE, Gold Genie had their in-house team of customization artisans create this bespoke bicycle. The bike has diamonds and a limited edition San Marco suede saddle and SR4 racing tires. Gold Genie have an array of gold-plated products available, and those with limitless budgets can indulge in 24-karat gold roses, 24-karat gold champagne bottle stoppers, even 24-karat gold game consoles. Gold Genie is hoping to add more bespoke bicycles to their collection with animal skins and leather finishes, but that hasn't come to fruition as of yet. If you'd like to learn some more about why these gold-plated items are so pricey, watch our video, Why is Gold So Expensive? Number 2. Trek Butterfly Madone, $500,000. There's no denying that this bike is beautiful, but PETA were horrified at the design because hundreds of real butterfly wings were used in the carbon frame, labeling the bike a horrific barbarity. Despite that, the bike sold at auction for $500,000. The bike was ridden by Lance Armstrong during the 2009 Tour de France and was created to celebrate Armstrong's return to cycling after surviving cancer. He managed to finish 3rd that year, but like all Armstrong's titles, they don't exist in the Tour de France world anymore. The bike came about when Bono, lead singer of U2, approached English artist Damien Hirst to create this unique ride. Lance Armstrong and Bono are both huge fans of Hirst's work, who is reportedly the richest living artist in the UK. Hirst's goal when creating the bike was to have the butterflies shimmer when the light caught onto them, and that would have been impossible to achieve had he used pictures of butterflies. However, there was also the weight of the bike to consider, and adding any extra weight had to be avoided, which he managed to do seamlessly. Hirst was also no stranger to controversy, and in 1992 grabbed negative attention with his work. The physical impossibility of death in the mind of something living, aka the shark. In a nutshell, he had a shark specifically caught to place in formaldehyde so people could view the specimen and come to terms with their fears of sharks. Money raised at the bike auction went once again to the Livestrong Cancer Charity. Number 1. 24-karat gold extreme mountain bike, $1 million. Hey Luxers, our most expensive bicycle in the world is this stunner of a mountain bike built by the House of Solid Gold. Also called Fat Bike, this bike is handcrafted and covered in 24-karat gold. Every single part of the bike has been coated, and the process to create this gold wonder took 750 hours. The House of Solid Gold, or THSG, has their logo set on the frame surrounded by 600 black diamonds, 6 carats in total, and 500 golden sapphires. The seat cover is made from superior chocolate brown alligator leather, and each bike comes with the artist's signature, date, and number, from 1 to 13 as there were only 13 made, along with its certificate of authenticity. Of course, for sticking with us until the end, we always appreciate you, and we have a bonus as a reward. The bicycles on our list have all been modern wonders with technology to match, but one of the most beautiful vintage bicycles has to be the rare Tiffany & Co. silver-mounted ladies' bicycle. These days, Tiffany's is known for their signature blue boxes, but back in the 19th century, they didn't just make jewelry. In fact, they were originally classed as a stationery and fancy goods emporium. In the late 1890s, Tiffany produced a handful of beautiful bicycles and sold one at auction for $57,000. The model has carved ivory handle grips, a leather seat, a gold-plated frame, jewels and precious metals, and of course, not forgetting the Tiffany monogram. This beautiful bike is true to the words of founder Charles Louis Tiffany: "Beautiful design makes a beautiful life."